Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Baumeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth. Say hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. Speaking of us,
we are us.
It is Companion Day on Versus Live here.
Yes.
Which is why I wore my Roll Todd shirt. Todd is my eternal companion.
Nice. I
hate you.
I don't have a good story to tell with mine.
You can have Rob.
Okay, Rob. Nice.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
My shoe game just skyrocketed.
No, we are playing Pioneer today, and we're playing 6 companion decks against each other. It's basically all anyone is talking about.
And honestly, all anyone's playing. We looked at the challenge events, and it was just a staggering amount of, all the challenges got won by a companion. Brian Gottlieb posted a status of the breakdown of how many companions were in top 8 deck list, and it was all but 2 over the course of 5 challenge events or something.
We're talking from standard all the way to vintage.
Yeah. Just absurd. And honestly, there is going to be some of this, hey, it's my new shiny new toy effect, right? I want to play with them. And then people are going to probably scale back and maybe play a little less, but maybe not. Maybe they are just that busted, and we're just going to see every single deck turn into a companion deck. Who knows?
I mean, I can't ever recall the success of a single mechanic being this marked this early.
Yeah. No kidding. Yeah.
And, obviously the number one offender or, achiever, depending upon your perspective, is Lurrus of the Dream Den.
Yeah.
And we'll see a couple Lurrus decks today, but it's not like that was the only one. We've seen Gyruda, we've seen Yori, and we've seen Obosh. I've even seen Lutri around.
Which one's Lutri again?
Lutri is you have to play a Highlander.
Oh, yeah. In vintage or whatever, right?
One in the top 4 of the vintage challenge with Lutri.
Yeah.
It is incredible how many of them are seeing success and across a range of formats too.
Yeah.
We've seen Yori decks in standard, in Pioneer, in Modern. We've seen Obosh decks in standard and Pioneer. We've seen Lurrus decks in every single format.
Yeah.
We've seen Gyruda in 4 formats, probably everything but vintage.
Yeah, I saw a couple pictures of someone mulliganing to 2 with just 2 Lion's Eye diamonds, and then having Gyruda, and they're like, I won. It's wow. Impressive. But yeah, they're powerful. I would say Lurrus is probably the most dominant force across all formats. But you know what? They're all doing some good work, so I say we just get into it and start battling some companions.
Let's do it.
Okay. Boom. Pre-game. I will be playing Gyruda, and you beat me last time, so I will be going first.
So I'm going to be playing the
sort of Lurrus
burn deck.
Yep.
This is probably the most popular, I think, Lurrus deck right now. It's just so easy to slot in, and it is revitalized.
In Pioneer, right?
In Pioneer and in Modern.
Yeah,
Modern Burn is now playing Lurrus and playing Mishra's Baubles and stuff, and Seal of Fires. This is more elevating a burn archetype that didn't really exist in Pioneer, or at least wasn't competitive. And it's wizard focus. So you get to play Wizard's Lightning. It plays Kitu Lava Runner and Viashino Pyromancer. Both good things to rebuy with Lurrus.
Yeah.
And then the prowess creatures and Eidolon of the Great Revel. So pretty low creature count, a lot of good lightning bolts, and I think this matchup is just going to be a race.
Yeah, and my creature count is high. It's very high. It's basically all of them. And I'm going to be playing a Gyruda deck that focuses on, flipping over your deck, cloning it, copying it, something like we've seen in Standard, except in Pioneer, we just have so many more clones. We have a way to give them haste now with, do you remember what the Dragon
Lord Colligan?
Dragon Lord Colligan, to just give them haste right away and just win the turn you play. So this can be a very, almost, I wouldn't say easy, but very probable turn 4 kill coming from Gyruda coming here.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I think you do basically every game.
Yeah. It's just depends if it's turn 4, turn 5, or turn 6 if you've drawn pretty poorly.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's get to it. Let's see these busted decks in action. Okay. All right. And yeah, we do have an issue with the hand cams today. We had a bit of a technical issue, y'all. So if you're not seeing the hand cam, that is why. So we are going to try to do our best to show our hands, from the above standpoint. But sorry about the confusion on that one.
Rob was working overtime, sorting through technical issues. So
Shout
out to him.
Yep. Shout out to him. Except I guess it's broken. So no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
All Rob's fault. Okay, I think I can keep this hand. We need a little bit of help, but...
The sand is really good if I draw land in the next 2 draw steps.
Yeah.
I think I have to keep it just because I can probably kill turn 4.
Okay. How about now? 22.
What the?
Your turn. Your turn, Ross.
This is bull crap. That was not
starting at 22.
Okay, well, you start at 22. I'll start at 18.
Okay.
Play a Soul Scar Mage.
All right, I'm winning.
You're up.
I'm going to take a pain and play Caryatid.
You're at 21.
Your turn.
Attack for 1.
I'll take it. I'm not risking it. I do not want to lose my Caryatid here. I'll block normal creatures, but double Lightning Bolt to lose a Caryatid here with the way my hand's set up. Not that great of an idea.
12.
I don't like you counting already. 21 to 18. Yep.
So that's going to be 1 short, even if I hit a land. Or actually 3 short.
Excellent.
So just take the 1.
Okay.
And I'll play an Eidolon.
All right.
Pass the turn. So you're at 20.
20. Yep. All right. Untap. Oh, that's not a good draw. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here. This is not great, though. Haven. I'm going to take 2 and then take 2. So
you're at 16?
Yep, your turn. No land as a tilt. Our hand's kind of absurd right now. It's like, what has Pioneer become?
How can I kill you next turn if you brick on land again? Is the only question here.
Okay.
So I think it's this. This is and then okay. Wild Slash you.
Okay.
And I'll take 2 for each of these. Then I'll skewer you.
16
I'm going to go to
14. And I'll go to 11.
Yep. And then I'll attack for 5.
And then I'll block that.
You go to 8.
8. Yep.
Pass the turn.
All right. Land. Boom. It's time. Gyruda clock. Let's spin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you got a mill as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I will play this. It'll legend rule, copy Gyruda, 4 again. All right, I will play this, copy Gyruda, 4 again. No! What do you got?
I have Viashino Pyromancer and Monastery Swift.
I guess I'll take a Pyromancer. Take 2.
I will go to 12.
Your turn. Am I dead? That wasn't cool. I was supposed to do more.
Well, I actually still don't have you dead.
Hooray!
Because you have multiple blockers.
Yep.
So, how am I supposed to play this? Because you probably just have a clone in your hand ready to cast and copy the Gyruda.
Or Gyruda itself, or
yeah, an actual a second copy of Gyruda would be, I think, good enough. But I guess I can just pass the turn.
Okay. Try to do some burn spells on my end step. Yeah, that makes sense.
Stupid Radiant Fountain.
Well,
I had 6 damage.
Radiant Fountain got you good?
Yeah.
All right, so I have to go like this for blue, so I don't take it. Spark Double?
In response, kill the Gyruda, and I'll take 4. I go to 8.
You go to 8. All right, Gyruda's dead. I will clone Pyromancer. Take 2.
Yeah, I'm at 6.
This has a counter on it. Go. I think we have a new game plan here.
Yeah.
Yoshino Pyromancer. Is this how we thought this game would start off?
Okay. I'm gonna go to 5 for another white. Play Lurrus and go to 3.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Yeah. No. Nothing you could play.
No, and I wouldn't want to go to 1, regardless.
Okay.
I could attack with the Eidolon there, but Corey had it on tap, so he probably just blocks with that.
Yeah.
I can't say this is how I expected the game to go.
No, and I think this is going to be a bit of a tilt of a play for you, I think. I'm gonna go with
You're gonna copy my Lurrus and
yeah, and bring back the stupid Radiant Fountain. All right, so
how are you getting back Radiant Fountain?
It's a permanent card, right?
Cast a permanent card.
Oh, cast a permanent card.
You can't just play lands with it.
I thought you really could play Fabled Passages. Maybe that makes sense why my opponents haven't been doing that.
Yeah. you think it's just Rabbit Up Excavator on top of everything?
Yeah, I really did. I was like, this card's obscene.
I mean, I said this the other day on Todd's stream when somebody asked whether or not the Ozolith worked with modular.
Oh yeah,
you got like double the counters effectively, and you did, and they're like, really? And I'm like, it's 2020. Of course, you just get everything.
Yeah, you get it all. Okay, so we're gonna go like this instead. We're gonna go with Altered Ego for 1, copy Spark Double.
So it's gonna be a 4/3.
It's gonna be a 4/3, and I'm just wondering what Spark Double I want to copy. Probably.
Well, this Spark Double is Evasion of Pyromancer.
Yeah. Oh, so it just copies the Pyromancer. Yeah. So it's gonna get the counter. Yeah, I'll copy the Spark Double, which counters the.
Yeah.
Copies the Pyromancer.
So I go to 1.
Yep. And now I could get in there, but then you can block with Lurrus. I mean, you have to block at least one of them. So yeah, I think I can safely attack.
Okay, I will take this opportunity to block, I think, since I have to block with Lurrus.
Oh, yeah, I maybe don't want your Eidolon to die, huh? Yeah, sorry about that. Let me take these back, seize that. Yeah.
We've got 8 for Corey and 1 for me.
Yeah, okay, 8-1. I'm just going to pass then. Yeah, I think that's better.
Okay, I will attack with Lurrus.
I will block with Pyromancer.
Okay, I go to 4.
Yep.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'll get 1 energy. Thanks. Okay. So what do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Okay.
Show me another clone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hey, this is
I suppose that was enough.
Yeah, just locks me under my Eidolon.
I was gonna do this clone. Yeah.
Yeah. It ended up being the Radiant Fountain. Like I had lightning. I had 2 Wizard's Lightnings and Lightning Strike.
Yeah. So is that how we thought this match was going to play out? I think exactly to that, right? Like, you were going to lose to your own Eidolon from my converted mana cost 6 deck. Yeah, that was kind of absurd. There you go. Don't forget your companion, which I'm sure we will forget plenty of times. All right, well, that was an absurd game, y'all. Not exactly what I would have expected.
I wonder if I needed to sequence my burn spells differently. Like the last turn where I was making an attack, I played Skewer and Slash.
Yeah.
And maybe I was supposed to just play Lightning Strike so I could draw land and play 3 more bolts on the next turn.
Yeah.
But if I had done that over the course of both turns, I effectively cast, like if I draw the 3rd land, I would have cast 3 bolts and strikes, so 4, that's 12 damage.
Yeah.
Instead, what I showed was 11. but I also got in an extra point with the Soulscar Mage by casting a second spell on the previous turn.
Yep.
So it's the same damage output. Yeah, so either way, I was going to end up that 2 point short.
Yeah, it seemed like you were quite far away, so like the small amount of sequencing can sometimes make up for like 1 point, maybe 2, but yeah, I don't think...
Well, I ended up being only 2 points short. Like,
you had 2 more bolts in it?
Yeah, when you were at 8, I had Lightning Strike, Double Wizard's Lightning, but I only had 3 mana.
Nice, nice.
So I ended up being too short because of that Radiant Fountain.
Yeah.
That was the difference.
It seems like the Gyruda's game 1 plan or just number 1 plan is to just go crazy and start cloning. But if you miss, it's like, well, then it starts to get interesting. You just start cloning whatever your opponent's doing. I don't even want to imagine the Gyruda mirror. That seems like an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, and it really was getting my Viashino Pyromancer instead of basically any other creature.
Yeah.
I guess you could have just gotten an Eidolon too and started like making a million Eidolons.
Yeah, I really could have just locked you out that way.
So either of the 2-drops.
Yeah, you were in trouble. Okay, let's do 2 pre, and then we'll head to the sideboard for 1.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so you're first. Come on, Radiant Fountains. Okay. I keep looking at my hand. I was like, yeah, this hand seems fine. I don't have the Gyruda yet, but I'll draw. Oh, yeah, never mind.
I think this is a keep.
Okay.
Hand has one clear issue, but if we can solve that, this hand is great.
Yeah, my hand's okay as well.
Okay, I have a Swift Spear. Attack
Okay.
for 1.
19.
You're up.
A bit of an awkward draw there, but we're going to scry. Put that on the bottom. Pass to you.
Attack.
No blocks.
Boros turn. So take 6 total.
Yep. Okay.
13.
13. Yep.
Pass the turn.
All right. I'll play carry at it.
Yep.
Go.
You're at 13,
A.
I will strike you, then skewer you, and attack for 3. So you take 6.
So take 6 down to 7, and then do I want to block? How many cards you got?
I have 2.
Doesn't seem great for me to block right now. Down to 4 is also insanely risky. God, I almost think I do have to block. That's 1 Boros Charm. All right.
Pass the turn.
Okay, we're going to go like this. Scry. Zephyr Void seem really bad.
I don't think that enters tapped.
Enters. Oh, it just enters the battlefield and scry. Okay, that makes it a lot better. Okay. That makes it a lot better.
Yeah, it's not just the worst temple ever.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we'll just go like this and pass to you.
Let's attack.
Interesting. I think I'm just at the spot where I have to block. I'm dead to like any 2 burn spells here, so yeah, I'll block.
Okay, Wizard's Lightning you.
Okay. So I'll go to 4.
You go to 4. Prowess will let this survive.
Yep.
Play another land and pass.
Okay. Scry. Guess I can keep this, and then we'll clone this. Go.
Attack.
Block.
4 in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Wizard's Lightning you.
Down to 1.
Your Swift Spear dies.
Okay.
Pass the turn. I guess I can tap that better.
All right, well, we're in a lot of trouble now. Clone that. Here you go.
Go.
You don't want to play Lurrus?
I don't want you to clone it.
That's a good point.
That's the thing. Like, you have him, and you're gonna Gyruda next turn.
I don't have blue to do right now.
Oh, you don't have that blue?
Yep.
Yeah. I just don't think I can play Lurrus and let you clone it. And you just needed to draw some other thing.
Yeah. Go. Yep. Clones, but they were all doubles. So I just
or
needed,
6 mana, yeah.
Yeah. So I just needed some color that didn't deal me damage.
That was a weird game.
That was a weird game. We've had 2 very weird games. All right, y'all, we are going to head to the sideboard here, and we are going to see if we have anything for this kind of obscure match. This was definitely the most obscure of the companion battles that we had lined up. Figure, why not? We'll put it first. So we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back with Sideboarding here on Versus Live. All right, everybody, welcome back to Sideboarding here on Versus Live with Simic Gyruda up against a Lurrus burn deck. I am going to be taking out, yep, you guessed it, some clone effects, because that's all my deck really is. Taking out the 6 mana ones, just the most expensive one that we don't really need the recurability against burn. There's no real point in having the 6 mana ones when we can do it for 4. And then we'll take out Clever Impersonators. It's just double blue. Otherwise, it's very much the same as the rest. I think Clone is better because we just don't get as much damage taken for only needing 1 blue source. Then we're bringing in Thought-Knots, which are usually quite good up against burn. And then a couple dungeon guys, just try to slow you down enough so that during those kind of weird games that we had the first 2, where we just don't combo off or don't just dunk on each other, that maybe I can slow you down enough to buy myself a turn or maybe even 2.
Yep. And then on my side, because of these mid-range creatures that Corey's bringing in, I've opted to bring in my Chain to the Rocks. I'm also going to be bringing in my Karizev's expertise, because in these mid-range games, we can set up a turn where, I take a big creature.
Yes. Take one, put a chain into play.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Eidolon of the Great Revel seems rather poor in this matchup. You saw Corey lock me under my own Eidolon in game 1.
Yeah.
The only cheap spells he has is mana creatures, so he's going to be on the play for this third game. When I'm on the draw, it's especially heinous.
It seems real bad. It's only hurting you, yeah.
Even on the play, it does not seem great. And then Lightning Strike, I think, is my worst burn spell, just because it's the only one that always costs 2.
Yep.
And only deals 3, unlike Boros Charm. So we'll just trim one of those as far as burn spells go.
Makes sense to me. All right, well, we are going to continue our companion battles with my companion over there, Mr. Ross Merriam. But we got some questions from our third companion, Rob.
Yes, we do. So Igloo Boy wants to know, do you think decks like Inverter, which were the top of the Pioneer metagame, do you think they're still good enough without a companion?
God, I just don't know. I really don't know how good... it's hard to say that Inverter is going to be dead now. It's the most dominant deck. Even if it had a 49% win rate or whatever, it was still the most dominant deck. I'd be shocked if it didn't. But man, is there any companion that would slide into that one? Probably not great.
No.
I mean, you could go with Yorin, but that's really bad because you want to draw your busted cards. Yeah, so that one would just have to stay the way it is. But
all the combo pieces and Dig Through Time are even, but you'd have to get rid of Opt and Hero's Downfall, which is probably untenable. Now that's its own thing, but instead of a companion, it gets to play Dig Through Time, I guess.
Yeah, which is probably better, but maybe not.
It's been doing fine still, but it's still early. I imagine it stays around.
Yeah.
It's certainly not the force it was pre-Lurrus and company.
I think I saw one top-8'd this Pioneer one or whatever, right? Yeah. So it's probably not going to have the dominant force that it did before, but definitely still, like you said, will be around. All right. Let's take one more question. Have you got it, Rob?
Histeus wants to know, what's the most fun you've had with a companion so far?
The most fun, definitely Yorin for me. I love that card, and I've basically only been playing Standard since Ikoria came out, because I've really loved it. It's been a fun shakeup. Standard's always been my favorite, but last Standard set I just didn't enjoy that much because it's kind of the same of the same, just Nissa decks and whatnot. But playing Yorin decks where Yorin with fires, you can do some of the most disgusting things. I'm even trying to put it into different shells and stuff like that. So Yorin for me, for sure, Histeus.
I've been playing, most of the time with Lurrus, but I'm trying to think what deck I've played it in that's been the most fun.
Yeah.
And it was probably last night playing the Selesnya Taxis deck in Modern.
Okay.
And recasting, Thraben Inspectors and stuff, just generating a bunch of value while I've got like their mana on lockdown.
Yeah.
I'm sad that like Ramunap Excavator and so like all of those effects all cost 3.
Yep.
So I can't start rebuying Crucible Worlds just yet unless I want to play like Life from the Loam. But
yeah, I kind of thought Lurrus did bring back like Fabled Passages, and so just like the whole time I was playing standard events, I'm like, I don't know why they just don't go on turn 4 Lurrus into Passage into their 1-drop. This seems insane. And I was like, these people are really missing a lot of lines, but clearly I'm just not reading Magic cards. So
yeah, you're seeing a lot of lines that aren't there.
Yes, yes. I think social distancing is starting to get to me.
I see dead lines.
Yeah. But yeah, great questions, everybody. Keep them coming in. Take at Star City Games if you want them answered by us, but we are going to get back to it. Game 3, Gyruda up against Lurrus. And yeah, this hand seems fine. Nothing crazy.
And it's so mediocre and it has 4 lands in it. 4 is just so many.
4 is like the mulligan point, I feel, for Burn, but
it's gotten better with Lurrus, but this is a matchup where like I'm not grinding you out.
Yeah, Lurrus isn't necessarily that good against me, actually.
Yeah, so
5. You're already at 7 with the companion. Now I need to start chanting 4s now, I guess, to get you to 5. So chat, let's get some 4s, chat. 4 chants going for Ross Merriam here. And Rob, if you got another question, I'll take it.
Yeah, somebody wanted to know, do you think that the hybrid mana is a reason that the companions are seeing so much play?
I mean, it definitely adds an absurd amount of versatility.
Yeah.
I honestly, but I think that's good. I actually think this is a good thing, because if they were a specific thing, decks were going to be really, really very much the same, and we were going to see the same archetypes over and over. But I mean, you were just saying you were playing a Celestia deck. I have basically only seen Lurrus paired with block decks. So, I mean, that's cool to hear to me. And Lurrus being able to be in an Esper shell, be in a Bant shell, be in a Simic shell, that is the only kind of saving grace that I think it feels for these cards not being boring and kind of the play patterns being the same and predictable. I think the hybrid mana actually is very much going to help that.
Yeah, when the cards are powerful enough to carry a deck by themselves, allowing them to be put into multiple archetypes, it certainly makes them more ubiquitous. So the answer to your question straight up is just yes. But I want to echo what Corey said in that's a good thing, because it allows that advantage to be spread across a multitude of archetypes. If Lurrus cost 1 black-white, then Orzhov Auras would just be far and away the best deck in Pioneer.
Yeah,
and it's already, it was 3 of the top 4 in the Pioneer Challenge and both final slots. So, like, it's already really, really good because it didn't have to change basically at all in order to play the card.
But it wasn't that good before, though. That's the thing. I mean, I know starting with an extra card that's also very good in your deck is going to help it, but it wasn't a busted deck before, So it's interesting to me that it's doing that good, but it does make sense. Just bringing back all the auras too is just
it gives the deck, it fills it out with major hole and like weakness to a lot of cheap spot removal.
Yeah,
Lurrus just lets you grind through that effectively. Also, Lurrus has been put into a lot of burn decks. I imagine the deck that makes giant lifelink creatures is good against burn.
I didn't even think about that.
So
Lurrus is easy to kill immediately, but if you ever get that turn on turn 4, Lurrus, ethereal armor onto it, you just put out your hand and be like, that's game,
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, like sometimes you can just go Lurrus go with LC it up, on turn 4. Just wait to get your value.
And that's what a lot of people are doing, even in standard. I mean, Black-White Aristocats kind of thing won the Lotus Box event this weekend, if you didn't see that. Went 12-0. No big deal.
Just
pretty really casual about it. Yeah.
Just protect your Lurrus and win the game. So, so the hybrid mana is certainly why you see it everywhere, because people are playing it in a ton of different decks. But I think if it weren't hybrid, you would just see the decks that the narrow range of decks where it would have fit rise above the rest, and a bunch of people trying different archetypes in vain to try to beat them.
Yep. Bingo. Said it perfectly. All right, so I'm going to keep my hand. We have a little bit of a problem, but...
We already went through your hand. I was mulliganing.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I've got to put a card on the bottom of my deck.
Oh, sure.
I guess we'll put this one on the bottom just because it costs 2 mana, and who wants 2 mana cards?
All right, we scried to the bottom, and I'll pass to you.
I will go to 18 and play a Soul Scourge.
Well, you have a 1-drop? How lucky.
You're up.
All right. Untap. I will play Caryatid, and pass to you.
I will play a mountain and attack.
It is a wizard, so the chances that you have that is pretty good. All right, no blocks. You got me.
Do I want to send Burn at the face? I'm a little worried about Dungeon Geists here. But
Yeah, that is kind of a tough dilemma.
I can afford to send 1 bolt upstairs. So take 4 total. You go to 16. Or no, 5 total, sorry.
5 total, yep. 15.
15, yep.
Okay, done.
I do need to, prioritize speed to some degree because Gyruda can just come down turn 4 and obliterate me.
That was a nice one. 17, and it's time to go to Paradise. Your turn. Yeah.
I think you mean start singing some Eddie Money. Attack.
So I do have the ability to block right now if I want to, and still... No, I don't. Never mind. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, just take the 1.
All right, 16 to 18.
I'll go to 17 and play Lurrus.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Guess what I'm going to play? Just take a guess.
Progenitor Mimic on Lurrus.
All right, let's go. You ready to mill some cards? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Spark double, copying Gyruda. Mill, mill, mill. All right, and now the cool thing, I guess it doesn't happen this time, but spark double, copying Gyruda. I got counters on those. All right, Gyruda, legend rule. Didn't want the thought knot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what did you hit on that spin?
Nothing.
Okay, so now we'll go with the thought knot.
Oh, God.
Because I didn't have anything else.
At least had an answer to one of them.
Yeah, I suppose we take that chain to the rocks. 5 damage is probably not enough for you to get out of this. So
it's 24 power and a Thoughtseize.
Well, actually, maybe I don't take that. I mean, I guess I still do, because you can play it from your graveyard.
Well, this is exile.
Well, you can play the other one.
Oh, the other one. Yeah.
So that deals with 1, but I think that's still fine. Okay, pass to you. All right, just casually put 14, 20, 24 power into play on turn 3, or turn 4.
Yep.
I mean, you do get Chained to the Rocks coming out of your graveyard. It's pretty spicy. I feel like that's for sure where you're going to have to start.
Yep. So let's chain, I guess, one of the spark doubles since they're just bigger.
Okay.
And
you can't fight the tide forever, though, Ross. Aboshan taught me that.
Can't really attack, so let's just play this tapped and pass.
All right.
You're still at 16? Or no,
16.
16, Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a close game. Okay, so we're going to go with... I'm going to Temple first. Try to maximize my hits. I'm going to cast Clone.
Copying Sylvan Caryatid. I guess it's on the Paradise Druid.
I think we'll go with Spark Devil and get the token. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now what we get to do, we get to Altered Ego and copy the Spark Double, and then it doesn't legend rule and still gets the counter. So flip again. 3, 4. How about haste? And or we can go Dungeon Geist, but that doesn't seem great. I mean, if we just attack with all of these, what happens? You can kill one thing, you can kill this, and then you have just an army coming at you. All right.
You made 17?
Yeah, so you can kill this. I better do some math, I suppose. I mean, I think you just have to double chump. Because otherwise, then you're taking 6, 13, 17. Yeah, so you have to double chump.
Well, I don't have... Oh, you have the Paradise Druid too.
Yep.
I was thinking I could kill the Culligan before you attack with Slash Wizard's Lightning.
Oh, yep. Really?
Really? It copied the Spark Double, right?
Yeah, I
Doesn't
copied
it
the
just
Spark.
have...
Enters the battlefield as a
no,
copy of any...
because it does... Yeah.
Except it enters with
So
X
that
additional counters.
neither of these should have it. It just doesn't copy... Because Spark Double says it's not legendary, it sees that characteristic, but it doesn't have the Spark Double, like, it gets the extra counter
Oh,
thing.
really? Okay.
Yeah. They just...
All right.
So neither of those have...
So these are just 6/6s.
Yeah.
Let me reevaluate. Okay, so beginning of combat, would you like to do anything?
If I kill the Culligan, I have to go to 16 to do that. Then you can't attack with this.
Yep.
And you can't attack with this.
No, I only play...
Right?
Oh, yeah, I
You
played a
that
clone
this
right
turn,
away.
yeah.
Yep. So these would be shut down.
And if you attack with these, I could like double block here and take 15, gain 3, so I take 12. I go to 4. I draw off this, and I have to somehow kill you.
Yeah.
There's just no way I can win.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, yeah, you're just in the abyss. I just have far
Yeah.
too much power. You know, if I'm at something like 8, maybe you can scramble something together there, but yeah, that doesn't seem too plausible.
Okay.
All right. Well, that time we saw my deck doing its thing, and that's well degenerate as I thought it would be.
Yeah, like it's not like the deck is like you've got one shot, one bite at the apple. You
Yeah.
play your Gyruda from whatever zone it's in,
Yeah.
and just hope to hit, because after that, unless you like they kill everything you have,
Yeah.
your clones just say, okay, let's re-up again every turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Aetherworks Marvel, except when you brick, you still get at least 1 6/6,
Yeah.
and you always have it reloaded for the next turn.
But one thing I will say, especially for standard, people are like, oh, Gyruda last week was needing to be banned for standard because it was obscene. It's a 6-mana blue sorcery. These are there's mystical disputes everywhere. There's disdainful strokes. It's not that bad in standard, and it's probably the same here in Pioneer. You know, I mean, if you want to beat this deck, you can. It's not that hard. You can also just play Grafdigger's Cage. You know, I mean, there's ways to beat it. But yeah, it is the replayability. The fact that you can just do it again next turn is pretty awesome. You know?
It is very much a glass cannon.
Yeah.
And these games are going fast. You wanted to stretch to best of 5?
Yeah, let's do it. These are some wild games.
I just want to see you make more 6/6s.
So are you saying it's not like Eminem at 8 Mile? I don't just have one shot, one opportunity. I have multiple shots and multiple opportunities, right?
Yes.
All right, Rob, do you got a question for us while we get ready? That's the sound of no. He does not. Okay, no problem. No problem.
Hallowed Moonlight can be a good sideboard card against this Gyruda deck.
What is that again?
It's a colorless white instant.
Yep.
It says, until the end of turn, if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead, draw a card.
Okay. That's right. I remember that. It was like in response to Collected Company.
Yeah, it's like Containment Priest for a turn.
Yeah, but you still get the original Gyruda, so it seems bad.
Yeah, you just have a 6/6 in play, and then you get to re-up the next turn.
No, I don't like that, but one thing I do like is Mystical Dispute.
Yeah, you need to stop this.
Yeah.
If you can't stop this...
It's one less. You get to counter it. You get to play the best color in Magic. I mean... Let's go.
and unfortunately, look, really the only way of stopping this is counter spells. You can't discard it out of their hand. You can like Meddling Mage it or Gideon's Intervention it.
Yeah. Or Ashiok's Erasure.
Yeah. That's just another counter spell.
Hey, it's a cool one though.
It is a good one.
All right, my hand's okay.
My hand is very playable. Let's get in for one.
Very playable has been confirmed.
Actually, let me start on... I guess it's the same because you don't do anything on turn 1.
Never.
But if you somehow had a removal spell, this would be better. So we'll start on that.
Okay. All right. Temple, Scry. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to keep this. I think I'm going to have to play that kind of game.
Okay. Swift Spear, attack for 2.
Okay, no blocks.
Take 2, and then I'll secure you post-combat.
Okay, so
You
15. Yep.
Pass the turn.
Now let's Void. Definitely don't want the Culligan Dragon. Never want to draw that one. Go.
It's a cool draw. Attack.
No blocks.
Just take 2.
Okay.
Go to 13.
13, yep.
I will play Light Up the Stage.
Okay.
Shock to 18.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, I guess that was a pretty good draw.
Pretty good hits off that Light Up the Stage.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. No, you have 2 cards in hand, huh?
Yep.
Well, I don't think we can just go for the Paradise Druid plan and think that's going to be enough. I got to play something that disrupts you. Ish.
What is this?
All right, we'll go with the Thought Knot.
You're at 13?
Yep.
Okay, you're dead.
Yeah.
Wait. Am I right about that?
Seems unlikely, but I'll
I'm 1 short.
Whoa.
It's not good. So how do I have to play this? Well, I guess it doesn't. I just get to show this to you because you just
Okay.
take a Boros Charm.
Yeah, I'll take 1. Yeah, if you
So-
can play both of them, then I would just be straight dead. But
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I end up being 1 short because I can send 10 upstairs. That puts you to 3, but you get to block this 3 and only take 2. For
Yeah.
some reason, I thought I had 11. I added 4, 3, 3, and got 11. Okay, so
I would think you just Boros Charm me at end step and see what you draw. Because
Yeah,
you could always
any-
Wizard Lightning the Thought Knot, you know?
any 1 mana haste creature, any 1 mana
Any
burn
1 mana,
spell.
anything, I feel, yeah.
So let's just send you to 9.
Down to 9. I really needed a Radiant Fountain with this. That would have been the blade.
Yeah. That's kind of cute.
Kind of cute. Doesn't kill me,
Soulscar
probably.
Mage attack. So now I only need to send 1 Wizard's Lightning at the Thought Knot.
That is cute. Because, yeah, if I can't just not block, right? Because that's
Yeah.
9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'd be dead. So,
This is more damage that soaks up. It's going to be the same regardless. So,
yeah, okay.
yeah. So it's Wizard Lightning this. It gets 3 counters.
Okay.
Wizard's Lightning you because I can't take it with me.
So I take
Brings you to
5.
6
You get
and
to
then
draw a
4.
card.
So you're at 4.
Yep.
And I draw off the Thought Knot.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. That was an interesting draw. That was definitely interesting. Okay, so we got some goods here. Now it's just the question of how do we want to play this? And I think it's safer to take a damage from the coast.
And go to 3.
Yeah. Go to 5 and play a Dungeon Geist. And we'll tap down this for good. I will tap down this one. I'd rather try to kill that one. And we'll say go.
Send.
So I have to block still. I don't want to block with Paradise Druid, but I kind of have no choice here. So we'll just go like this.
Okay, Paradise Druid down.
Okay.
Well, all I have is a Lurrus, and I guess we'll play the Soul Scar, because then
Yep.
we can Lava Runner next turn with haste.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. I will go down to 4 and tap this down. And we'll play a Temple. And I'll bottom this, and we'll pass to you. Trying to live here.
Well, I think you're gonna do it,
Hooray.
unless this Light Up the Stage is really good.
Okay. That's not bad.
I'll play Lava Runner.
Okay.
I'll take a point and play Lava Runner from the graveyard.
Okay.
I go to 17.
17 to
and,
4.
Yeah, I'll send in with everybody.
Okay, I'll take 2, killing these 2.
You go to 2.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
And you're at 17?
Yep.
Okay, well, I think you know what time it is.
Gyruda o'clock.
All right, so we're going to start with a scry so we can kind of manipulate. We'll keep that spark double on top. Play Gyruda.
Yep.
Let's spin. 1, 2.
I need you to brick
3,
on the
4.
Colligan.
Yeah.
And then you're dead. Yeah, I even hit the Pyromancer.
Yeah. But I need the Colligan at some point where I have enough power, right? Like.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you already have enough power.
That's
right
true.
here,
Okay, so we'll copy Gyruda. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clone Spark Devil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Clone Spark Devil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clone Spark Devil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clone Spark Devil. 1. Kaboom! 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, plus 7, 43 damage in the air. Woo! I guess it's not all in the air, but still. Wow, that's absurd. That is absurd.
Unfortunately, my draws off that Thought Not Seer were land.
Yeah,
needed some good draws there to close the game out.
I mean, it was just kind of obscene that I was in the game at all. Just you had a good draw. When you're on the play, it seems really hard for either one of us to win, to be honest.
Weren't you on the...
You were on the play, yeah. And your hand was good.
Yeah.
And my hand was just double Paradise Druid, double Dungeon Geist, and then I drew Thought Knot. So I interacted decently, and my 4-drop creatures kept me alive long enough. But I also just, if you only had Lurrus, so in hindsight, I could have taken that and Gyruda to turn earlier. But I think it was still just better to block. But Lurrus was very scary there for me, just for the sense that you could play Lurrus, get that card that I blocked with back, and then I just kind of give away a Paradise Druid for free. And then the turn after, you can do another haste threat. So maybe I shouldn't have even blocked. I don't really know. That's why Caryatids are so much better for me, because I can block and do that.
I was kind of happy that you blocked, to be honest, because of the Lurrus, and I was I had the mana to make everything work.
Yeah.
So slowing you down was important because I needed to draw more burn off the top.
Yep.
But it was really Thought Not Seer was the big one.
Yep.
I ended up 2 points short, and the blocking it did, and then the Dungeon Geist, and then me on the mulligan all combined to make what ended up being a close game. And just twist it slightly in your favor. So we could play a pity game. We got 10 of 2.
Yeah.
We got time. This will be fast.
Sure, let's play one more. They are fast games, and they're just pretty hilarious, to be honest. Like, it's just pretty fun to watch. So
you just like spinning the wheel.
I do like spinning the wheel. I have always been an Aetherworks Marvel fan, so this really does have a soft spot in my heart.
It's like the best Aetherworks Marvel of all time.
Yeah, and once again, I'm looking at my hand, and I'm like, this is good, but I just need that Gyruda, and oh my god, the companions are busted. You always have it.
Okay, this looks like a solid hand.
Okay, I'll try it.
I will start on a Soulscar Mage.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right, 1 energy, pass to you.
Another Vantage, get in for 1. Jacob's over there.
There we
Pyromancer. So you're taking 3 total.
Okay.
You're at 17. I'm at 20.
17,
and you're up.
20. Okay. Let's go with... I'll use the energy just to preserve life. And... we'll start with the Paradise Druid. Pass to you.
Attack.
No blocks.
Take 3.
14.
Play Lurrus.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Okay, do we think we're going to be dead next turn is the real question. Probably. 3 for 5. So taking 5, already down to 9. You could easily have like 2 burn spells to make it more. Yeah, I mean, very likely that I am just dead.
It's a little 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. All right. Because of that, we're just going to go with a clone Lurrus.
Okay.
Here you go.
That seems like it was a very good draw.
Yeah,
you're probably dead.
I don't feel great about
7, yeah. That'll do, pig. So we'll chain your Lurrus.
Okay.
Trigger the Soul Scar.
Sure.
Boros charm you for 4, brings you to 10.
Okay.
Take 1 to 19. Wizards Lightning you to 7, and then attack for 8.
All right, so we saw both of our decks do their thing. Yours is way less cool, though. I will have to say, way less cool.
Just a turn 4 kill.
Yeah, and I had the choice between playing a Haven and just taking it and saying go and then playing Gyruda next turn. Either or I was dead. That was my best play to not die. Was just clone that. I could have spark doubled to clone it, but I was like, all your removal spells deal 2 or 3, so it doesn't really matter.
Well,
but
once again, you really need a Sylvan Carry added onto.
That's true. That is 100% true. That, especially on the draw. The fact that I won that one game on the draw, I think is pretty impressive. But all right, so it's going to be Gyruda taking down round number 1. And next up, we are going to be playing my favorite deck. I'm going to be playing on my side is my favorite. I'm going to be playing a Jeskai Fires list, a Jeskai Fires Super Friend list, focusing on Yorin. To be able to have these absurd fires turn where, you untap with fires, you can go turn 5, Teferi, Hero of Dominaria for free, tuck something away, Yorin, blink everything, including the fires, and then you can play another Planeswalker or something. So that turn 5, and you already have your Yorin set up. You're just going to have to see. It's going to be some busted stuff. I'm excited.
It is a lot of value.
A lot of value. What are you going to be pairing up against me?
I am once again going to be fun policing Corey.
Okay.
I'm going to be playing Gruul aggro with Obosh.
Yes.
Deck that emerged. I know Yama Killer
top 4 or top 2? Okay, yep.
Essentially won the Pioneer Super Qualifier this week.
Okay.
I know he got the deck from I think a friend of his.
Yeah.
But he was the one who piloted it. I saw Todd Anderson play it on stream.
Yep.
Deck is super sweet. That classic 1-3 curve that you want when you're playing mana creatures works super well with Obosh. It's basically you get to have Torbran just every game when you want it, and you don't have to put them in your deck.
Yeah, because it is just Obosh is everything.
It even
doubles.
It actually doubles. And one of the cool interactions is with Crater's Claws.
Oh,
so you turn on Ferocious pretty easily.
Yep.
And you need to Crater's Claws. But you always need to cast it for X equals evens, because plus the red makes it odd. And then if you have Ferocious, that +2 happens first, and then it doubles on top of that. So if you cast a Crater's Claws for just X equals 2 when you have Ferocious, that's a 4, and it deals 8. 3 mana, 8 damage.
All right.
So the deck can close out some games real fast.
I like it. That's going to be pretty funny. So we are going to be playing the good guys, the super friends over here versus Oddman Ross coming up after the break. We're going to take a short 5-minute break. You good for that? Okay, 5-minute break, and then we'll be right back on Versus Live.